Hey guys, good morning. I hope you're enjoying May so far and that spring is just fantastic for you. We're just going to do just a regular overall practice. I think it's a good idea for you to have some yoga blocks just in case you need them. And make sure that you have a good attitude and modify anytime you need to and break too. All right? Great. So let's get on the mat. Let's start down in a child's pose. That's okay for your knees. And if not, you can always start on the back or a seated position. And you have those blocks, put them at the front of the mat so you don't have to worry about them, all right? So slowly coming on back. Feel free to open up the legs as wide as you want, just to give yourself a little support there on your lower back. And if that hurts your lower back, bring the legs closer together. Arms can be overhead. Forehead touching the earth. If you'd like to press your elbows firmly into the ground and bend at the elbows so your fingers point towards the ceiling and bring hands together in a prayer position. And you can work those thumbs right between the shoulder blades. That can feel pretty good for some of us. You choose. But we're just grounding ourselves here. We want to make sure that we are going to be kind to ourselves here today. Because it's always easy to beat ourselves up. So be kind. Modify if you have to, right? Be accepting of where you are so you can be your best. All right. So let's slowly bring ourselves up to the table. Hands below the shoulders, knees below hips. You can do it a little cow and cat at your own pace. Just moving with your breath. And hey, continue doing cow and cat if it feels good. If you'd like to incorporate doing some hip circles, because that's what you just need, yeah, go for it. If you're doing those hip circles, when you come forward, take the shoulders past the wrist, but make sure you're pressing into the pads of your fingers versus into the wrist. That way you get a stretch through those wrists, but also the forearms. If you're doing the circles, reverse direction. Good. Then you can come back to table, and if you'd like to go back to child's pose, do it. Otherwise, hands could walk forward, shift it back here to downward facing dog. And in down dog, you can pedal your feet. Working on any kinks you might have in there right now, the calves and the hamstrings. You could also add in some swaying from side to side, going into that twisted dog here to help stretch out through your lats, those obliques, the IT band as well. Okay, and then we'll come back to center and slowly walk to the front of the mat. Take your time. Once we're there, slowly inhaling up. Hands through heart center. And remember, be kind to yourself, okay? Let's rock. Inhale, let's go arms up. Pause here as we exhale. Stay there, inhale, little back bend. We'll rise, and then we're gonna fold. We're gonna inhale, let's come up halfway. Fold back in. All right, I want you to go ahead and step back with your left foot. Okay, and then we're gonna stand the balls, left foot, we're gonna rise up into our high lunge, okay? Head above heart, heart above pelvis. Tuck that pubic bone. Make sure you can still see that, big toe on your right foot. Arms will come up overhead. Ribs hugging together. Just find length here. Super long, super strong. Nice. Then we're going to inhale. Exhale. Let's begin to fly the arms back. Lean forward. Super long through the spine. Repeating, inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fly it back. Up. Flying it back. 2 more times. Last time here, we're going to hold, okay? And when we're holding, arms can stay alongside the body. You can also bring the arms up overhead for a little extra work for the shoulders, but also your core. Stay strong through your legs. And then we'll inhale, exhale, releasing runner's lunge. Then we step back into plank. Good. From plank, shifting forward to those tippy toes as we inhale. Exhale, drive your heels back. And repeating. If this is too much for you today, you can always come down onto the knees. And you can do a little shifting back and forth here to still get into those calves. Great. One more time, we can shift forward, pause, zip up that core, tuck the pubic bone, slowly come all the way down, onto the belly, hands below shoulders or near the rib cage. You can separate your feet a little wider. This is going to be better for your back. Elbows hug in, squeeze glutes, pelvis down, inhale, wave up to your version of cobra. It could be a baby cobra. The spine might be feeling really good, and you can lift up a little higher. Wave it down. Back up again. And down. Back up again. Down. 2 more times. With the last time when we come up, we're going to hold, okay? Shoulders, shoulder blades down the back. Tuck chin, head back. Really squeeze those glutes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then melt. Hands can come under the head. Turn your head to the side. You can bend those knees and windshield wiper legs. Great for the lower back and hips. If you prefer to go to child's pose, do that. Awesome. Whenever you are ready, you're going to find your way back to down dog, however you want to do it. It's a table, another cobra, maybe it's an up dog, maybe it's a pointed toe plank. All the way back. Then you can paddle the feet. Stay here, or we can lift up that right leg. Inhale as we exhale, bend the right knee, take our right heel towards the glute, open stack hips. Keeping our shoulders square with the ground. This is too much, you can always do it from table. Awesome, we'll inhale, exhale, square hips, right foot down. Changing sides, left leg will lift. Bending left knee, left heel towards right glute. Square the shoulders with the earth. Push the ground away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we're going to transition out. So if you can stay here, square your hips. We can straighten out that right leg for a moment. Then bend the knee, inhale, exhale. Left foot forward, runner's lunge. If you need to do it through table, that's fine too. Set yourself up. Make sure right now the left knee right above the ankle. Left knee's point towards that second, third toe. Then when you're ready, we're rising up to our high lunge. Head above heart, heart above pelvis, tuck pubic bone, ribs hugging together, arms come up when you're ready. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice. Prepare to do a little flying high lunge. We'll inhale, exhale, arms flying back, lean it forward. Stay strong in the leg, especially that back leg. Back up, slide it back. 3 more times. With the last time when you do it, you're going to hold. Move with your breath. And remember, be accepting. If you need to keep your torso higher, it's fine. If you can lean deeper, that's fine too. If you can take the arms overhead, it's fine. Stay strong in your legs, wherever you are. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, we're gonna inhale, exhale, hands can come down. Runner's lunge, drop weight in your left foot, right foot forward, next to left foot, forward folding, inhaling up halfway, fold back in, and then we all rise. All the way up. If you did the back bend, complete that cycle. Up, hands through heart center. Take a moment, feel, okay? Just feel. Good job. Okay, changing sides. Just flip it around here for you guys. Okay, feet are square, hearts lifted. Inhale, arms up. Pause here again. As we exhale, stay there, inhale. Little back bend. Rising, folding. Inhaling up halfway. Fold back in. Let's step on back with our right foot now. Bring that right foot down about 35, 45 degrees. Align that left heel with the arch of the right foot. And we're coming up into warrior two. Stacking head above heart, heart above pelvis. Strong in your back leg, driving that back foot down. Quad towards the hamstring, the tuck in the pubic bone. And we're still making sure that that left knee's pointing towards that second or third toe, okay? Super strong here. Breathing in, breathing out. Make sure there's a straight line from the right fingers to the shoulder all the way through the left fingers here, okay? Good work. Then we're going to slowly now arms up. Let's begin to straighten out left leg. Exhale back to warrior two. 4 more times for this little flying warrior two. Last one. Let's go right to side angle. We can bend, left forearm. You can bring that right hand on your hip for a moment. Right? Make sure you're not dropping all your weight on that left leg. Open the chest. Okay, and this is where you can stay here. You can also press that left arm to the inside of your thigh, helping open the groin. If you want to grab a block, bring a block down. Left hand can come to that. You could bring your left hand to the earth if you wanted. Just make sure you're respecting yourself, okay? Then we can reach up. Right arm, you can frame your head. Hip bones press forward. Stay here. For the extra work, you lift up the left arm to work your core. Now, yes, lower, a little more extreme. You could also lift higher, and you'll still work those lats and obliques, okay? Do what's best for you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good, then slowly inhale up. Let's straighten that left leg. Little modified reverse warrior. Do whatever's best for your head. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, let's windmill out. Runner's lunge, step back to plank. Tuck pubic bone, squeeze those glutes. Great. Knees down, pelvis down. Come into Sphinx pose. Taking a moment here. Depressing shoulder blades down. Stay here if this is just what your body's asking. Otherwise, work it up to dolphin plank. So, we'll keep the knees down to begin. Tuck pubic bone. Squeeze the glutes. Hands can be down on the ground. Palms down. Palms can face each other. You can interlace your fingers if you want. We'll inhale. Exhale, we're going to lift the pelvis. Pause. Really tuck pubic bone. Squeeze those glutes. Push the earth away with the arms. Little puffy between those shoulder blades. Stay there. We'll lift those knees up. Drive our heels back. We keep the tuck of the pubic bone. Stay here looking down. If you want to feel a little bit more work in the transverse abdominis, the lower area here of the pelvis and lower area of the core. Look down and look back between your feet as you're really tucking that pubic bone. You'll feel that lower area fire. Breathe. Don't collapse in your pelvis, right? Don't let the pelvis drop to the ground. One more breath. Then slowly release. Stay in Sphinx. You want to straighten those arms for seal pose. It's cool. If your body says, I need to lie down for a sec and windshield wiper my legs, or even go back to child's pose, it's fine. Okay? You do what's right for you. It's a part of the practice. Right? Listening to you. Your body's the ultimate teacher. It knows what it needs. How about one more round? Okay, let's do it. So if you want to add in a little extra work, grab one block, have it set up so the long side of your block is going to face the short side of the mat. The other block can go between the knees and thighs, and you could have this block turned, maybe it's like this, it's like this. Depending on how wide apart the hips are, it could be like this. You choose, okay? So when you're ready, if we have the block in front of us, press the fingers in the block. Don't strangle the block, okay? We'll tuck the pubic bone. Elbows below shoulders a little in front. Inhale as we exhale, lift our pelvis. hold here, or we lift those knees. Push the earth away. Breathe. You got this. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keep those glutes squeezing. Squeeze your blocks. Couple more breaths here. And then we can release. Do whatever feels best for you, okay, to get your release. You can separate the legs a little bit wider if you want to right now. If that feels better for your back. Okay, and then let's all meet back in a child's pose, okay? So if you have those blocks, you can put them back at the front of your mat so they're there. And then go ahead and peel on back into a child's pose. Stay here a little bit longer if you need it. Otherwise, let's work into an upward facing dog. You can look between the hands, elbows can hug in, skim the chest across the ground, keep hugging the elbows in, pelvis comes in contact with the ground, think about cobra, but then lift the pelvis, lift the thighs, shoulders, shoulder weights down the back, shoulder weights working together, push the earth away with those hands, get that nice stretch up through the core. And then you come back to the knees to transition to down dog, or zip up that core, keep the toes pointed, tuck the pubic bone, begin to slowly lift up back to down dog. Then turning those toes over. Pushing the ground away. Feeling super strong here and stable. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, we're going to transition out. So right foot's going to come forward. So if you need to modify, come to table, bring the right foot forward, or lift that right leg up for three-legged dog. Inhaling, exhaling, stepping the right foot forward, okay? We're going to work up to warrior two here. So when you're ready, left foot down about 35, 45 degrees. Make sure that that right heel lines up with the arch of the left foot. Lifting up, aligning head above heart, above pelvis. Tucking pubic bone. Make sure you can still see the big toe on that right foot. Drive your back foot down. Arms come up when you're ready. Straight line. Left fingers, chest, right fingers. Okay? Notice that back foot really driving into the ground. Good job. A little flying warrior two here. So when you're ready, inhale, straighten that right leg, arms up. Exhale, back into warrior two. Back up to warrior two. Back up. Warrior two. Two more times. And on this last one coming up here, we'll go to side angle, okay? Coming forward, you can bring the left hand to your hip, right arm to the thigh, open your chest up, then reach the arm up or frame your head. You can bring that right hand and arm wherever it's best for you. The extra work again is lifting up, right arm. So you're really working those lats and your obliques. Keep driving your back foot down. And remember, you can lift up a little higher if that's better for lats, obliques, and for the right leg. So you still get the work, just not as intense. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. Slowly come up. We can straighten right leg. Modified reverse warrior. Windmilling out, runner's lunge. Dropping weight, right foot, left foot forward. Right next to the right foot. Inhaling up halfway. Folding back in, and then we rise. Back bend, lengthen. Up, hands through heart center. Release. Feel. All right? This is a part of that practice. You've worked up, gotten stronger, more stable. So appreciate that and appreciate yourself. Okay. We're going to come on down to seated position. Glutes. We're going to go ahead and take our legs straight out in front of us to come into a forward fold. So, if you have zero issue sitting more in the L shape, okay, because your back's fine, your hamstrings are fine. Totally cool here to come forward to stretch out, okay, this nice forward fold. If you tend to slump, right, definitely bend your knees a little or a lot so you can scoop up the chest. And when you come forward, your hands can be on your shins, maybe the ground, but that way you'll protect your back and you still get a stretch for the hamstrings, but you're not collapsing on yourself, all right? And if needed, you can take those blocks and you could put them underneath your knees and that could give you some support. If we're coming forward, if you want to bring your feet closer together, you can take a block to the balls of the feet, pull back on the block, and get a nice stretch for those calves. Feel free to bend those elbows if you have to. We're breathing in. We are breathing out. Nice job, everybody. Maybe go in a little deeper if possible. A little more bit of surrender. Feel the air coming to the back of your body, okay? It's like when you're inhaling, the lungs press towards the back ribs. Back ribs expand into the muscle of the back. Great. And we'll slowly inhale. Exhale, coming up. Very good. I'm just going to flip around real fast here. So we're going to add in a twist to the right. So possibly you might want to block behind you, okay? Still sitting tall. We're going to go ahead and keep our left leg straight, bending the right knee here, and then you're going to take your right foot over the left leg, okay? Try to have the whole bottom of your foot touching the ground, and keep that left foot active, toes towards the ceiling. Sternum lifts. Let's hug the right knee with that left arm, and then we're going to slowly inhale and exhale. We're going to twist to the right. The right hand could be on the ground, or put it on a block. If your hand comes down, you kind of lean back and collapse on yourself. That way, you can bend the elbow slightly and press your arm bone back in your shoulder socket, stabilizing the shoulder there. And that could just, help the twist overall. Soft gaze to the right, or close your eyes, right? So you can really be aware of your breath, because we want it to be fluid, right? We don't want it to strain. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. We'll slowly inhale. Exhale, come out of the twist. And then we're going to twist to the left, okay? So right leg is straight, left knee in, left foot over right leg, right toes pointing up. Lock if you need it behind you. Hugging that left leg with the right arm. Sternum lifts. Inhaling, exhaling, twisting left. Make sure you're not forcing anything, okay? And the breath is a great way to monitor your twist. Because if you're breathing smoothly, go deeper if you can. If you're struggling, then you need to back off. Good. We'll take a deep, deep breath in. Full exhalation out. Releasing. And then it's time to relax. Okay, if you're fine, just lying on your back, legs extended, feet split in the side. Wonderful. If the lower back bothers you, you can always slide the blocks underneath the knees to support you. Okay? And then for some of us, you can use the blocks to lie back over to support the spine and the shoulders, and also invite an opening of the chest. What you would do is you would take the long side of your block, place it at the top edge there of the shoulder blades. Okay, so the top edge of your block, top edge of the shoulder blades. Lower portion of the block is lower. The other block can be for your head, and you can have it on any setting position you want it to be. Okay? This should be comfortable. So if you're going to do it, if it doesn't feel right, adjust. But when you come back and you have the block perfectly set up, you're going to feel an opening through the chest, and you're going to feel stability. The head will be able to relax in whatever position is best for you. Right, I'm gonna flip it over to a higher setting, and this is better for me. Arms could be either the T position here, and that'll really help open the chest as gravity will help pull you down. Or arms can be alongside your body. And then you let the breath become calm, okay? Not forcing it. So all your work is done. Great job, everybody. Find a way to accept and be kind to yourself where you have been today. And remember to continue that often now. Right? Be kind to yourself. Life is challenging. So don't beat yourself up in any way. Okay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.